Welcome back to the TBHS Football Podcast. I'm host Wyatt Howell with
Lucas Martin.
Special guest
Carter Schaefer.
We're going to be taking a deep dive over his football career as a quarterback or in general, just football in general here. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's start it off. How did you come into football? Like, how was your football brought to you?
You know, my football was brought to me by Hal. I started with Hal, and I played with them for a couple of years, and then I went to Timberland. I know it kind of sucks, but yeah,
Really?
I went to Timberland for a little bit, and then now I'm here. Been here for a little bit, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, how does playing for Hal, Timberland, you friends with most of those guys?
Yeah.
How does it feel, beating Timberland, stuff like that? Give you a little bragging rights over your friends?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's always a very good feeling beating Timberland, and it's a very good feeling beating Hal too, just because it's Hal, and yeah, but Timberland's a big one because I know just about the whole team, and you know they always talk a lot, and then whenever we get on that football field, they quit talking, so it's fun.
Do you have any favorite memories from your experience during football?
Yeah, so definitely last year against Timberland, my big brother Nolan, he was a lineman last year as a senior, and we got to play together. He got to block for me during the Timberland game, and it was a special moment for me and him, and it was very cool.
Yeah, so definitely a special moment for you there.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about right now. Second start on your belt, behind Hunter Humphrey. He went out, but you last year coming in as a freshman, you were strictly freshman ball. Played a couple JV games, but really no varsity spotlight there. But coming this year, you knew you were going to be the second string coming in, so JV was going to be your goal this year. How did it feel? Like, what was going through your mind when Hunter Humphrey came out in that O'Fallon game? Third play, you came in.
Yeah, I didn't really have much going through mine, and when I went in, I was just like, I just need to do this for the team and everybody, and we just need to go get this dub.
Talking about the O'Fallon game, it didn't count as your actual first varsity start. That didn't come until the following week after learning about Hunter being out, the ACL injury. But you had a really good game that we think you went 11 for 14 with like 214 yards passing and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But that first drive, you got to fourth and long. What was that, fourth?
I think it was third and like 20-something.
Yeah, and then, just kind of like showed that you belong, on that pass. You hit Carson Twellman there for like a 50-yard touchdown there, Was that really like you're like, yeah, this is my spot, I'm meant to be here?
Yeah, whenever I did that first drive, I was like, yeah, now I know I'm ready to go. And but if this would happen to me last year, I feel like I wouldn't have been ready. And this year, I feel like I'm really ready to go. And yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to kind of keep on it, but we're going to start moving up the weeks until we get to this week. But, it looked great. Week 2, week 3 comes around against Hannibal. Struggled, but how was that? Everybody has their own things, but was that really a setback for you, having that struggle that like during that game, or were you just kind of like whatever after that, or was that definitely something like holding you back there for a week?
Yeah, I know. We know Hannibal's a tough opponent. They're a tough opponent in our schedule. I mean, they're fast, they're strong, but I mean, what happened that night? It kind of like, I don't know. It kind of put all of us down a little bit, but we knew that we needed a bounce back week, and we were playing Timberland, and we were ready to go. We were fired up, and Hannibal's behind us now, so you can't change what happened.
Yep.
But it was just we just didn't really play very good, and I feel like if we would have executed everything, and if we would have done everything right, then I feel like it would have been fine.
Yeah. So last week, after that, you put that behind you, played Timberland. Came out there, dominated on that offense side. Came around, I think, 40. Was it 40 to like
Yeah.
12 or something like that.
I think it was like 56-19 at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That then?
Yeah, so you stood out there, but having Carter Dow, Leonard committed, and Chris Wanger as your running back. Chris Wanger went off that game.
Yeah, he did.
Was that definitely like helping? Knowing that you have that player that if it gets in a tough situation, you have that player that he's going to go make a play for you.
Yeah, yeah. Having Carter Dow as a starting running back, it's special, and especially having Chris. He's a really special player, and he's fast and shifty, and he can break a lot of tackles. At Carter, he's a powerhouse running back. He can make people miss, and people just bounce off him. It's really it's a really good feeling knowing that you can run the ball and pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to stop that. So
yeah. So we could everybody could see that Troy came out there with a new style offense. Different formations than normal. We've definitely seen you doing a lot of quick reads, quick throws, getting it out there fast. How was that helping you? Did that switching that up make you more comfortable into that offense?
I feel like the plays that we were running, they were fine, but we needed something to switch up against, especially Timberland. We've been playing Timberland so long that they know what we're gonna run, and I feel like the plays that we put in with the design hits down the field, and I feel like they were really good in all the formations we put in. I mean, they're going to be good in the long run too, because nobody's expecting any of that. So, and if they do expect it, you're really going to stop Carter Dow.
Right. So, was that more because of the Hannibal game, or was that more fact that Hunter Humphrey was a running quarterback and you're not really that running quarterback? You're more that passer. So, was that more switched around for you from when you get more
to your
ball
play
in your
style?
hand? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we just switched our offense for like the long term of me and the team, because I'm a sophomore. I still got 2 more years after this, and we knew it was going to happen next year, but we didn't know it was going to happen this year, and we just kind of changed some stuff up. We still run everything that we have ran, and we just had to change something up because it's me and not Hunter. Hunter's quick, and I mean I can pass the ball. So
yeah. So we're gonna just keep coming with what we're talking about. Homecoming this week. We got Friends House Central this week at home. We know what happened last year. You guys beat them pretty good during the regular season. Played them in the districts playoffs, and 70. I mean, you played that game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Both games.
Yeah, I played both.
Yeah, so what they're gonna come with you unless something changes. But you're pretty locked in. Comfortable playing against them.
Yeah, I am. I'm really ready to go, and I know our team's ready to go. So.
Yeah, so you guys, energy and how holding your head and stuff up high. That game last week really going to keep you guys going into this next week and just keep steamrolling. Hopefully, that only loss being that season.
Yeah, we definitely hope so. And, Troy Buchanan football is all about us and all about every time we step on the field, we're thinking we're gonna win and we're gonna win. We're a hard team to beat, and it's just we're ready to go no matter what comes in front of us. So.
Yeah. So you got anything?
Do you have any personal goals for this season?
I definitely leading this team to a district championship and winning the district championship, and we came short the past 2 years. We played at Rockbridge, and they're always so tough. But I feel like this year we have a really good shot at winning the districts, but we just got to compete and do our best. It's all about us. So.
Yeah. I would say Rockbridge not being in your guys' district this year. Not necessarily you guys got an easy district, but definitely a lot less challenging, I'd say, compared to what you guys have played last year. I mean, pretty much the same dudes, but you had a St. Dom coming in there, took away Rockbridge, but yeah, I mean, cool with that with the district. Haven't been done in a while since that Final Four team back in 21, I think.
Yep.
But so as a quarterback, film is everything.
Yeah.
So how do you study film? How the coaches have you study, and what's all going on with that?
I really study film with Coach Burke. I mean, we really watch film a lot, and we really critique what I'm doing and like how to really, really read defenses and what to do with the ball when you get in this position, that position, and just every position that we can think of. He walks me through it, and Coach Burke's he's been there since last year, and we know that we're gonna go do something, so might as well start now.
Yeah, I think that sums up pretty well. But so Lucas, what you got on?
Have you ever had to come over in any adversities this season or in the past?
This year, honestly, the first game against Jackson, I played JV, and Jackson's a tough team, and I got knocked up pretty good, and head kind of hurt. I maybe had a minor or like a little concussion, but I didn't want that to affect my game. I just wanted to be there for my team, especially whenever Hunter went out. I wanted to be there, and that's all I wanted to do, just play football. And then the Hannibal game is a lot of adversity for us, and I had 2 interceptions, but all we gotta do is just keep our head up, keep moving forward, and there's always next week.
Yeah. So what's the most important thing a coach can do for a player? Let's say you talk about Coach Burke as your quarterback coach. What's the most important thing he can do for you, keeping you ready?
Yeah, just honestly, him just being there gets me ready, and I look up to him because he was a very successful quarterback in high school and college. He was very successful, and honestly, just him being around just helps me be better, and he pushes me to be my best self. And
What's the most iconic moment in football history?
The most iconic moment?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that OBJ catch against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Don't put disrespect on the Cowboys. Best team in the league.
What happened? What happened Sunday?
Hey.
Yeah.
But that's we're not going to talk about the Cowgirls. But
all right.
Let's get back to that.
Yeah. Okay, what's the greatest football player of all time?
I definitely Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT. There's no shade about it. Tom Brady's the GOAT.
There's no other way to go. What you gonna say, Aaron Rodgers?
What are you gonna say, Patrick Mahomes?
White Hal.
All right.
I'm joking.
Okay.
But
what's your favorite part of the football culture?
Definitely like the brotherhood that we have here at Troy, and I just feel like we just build such great connections with each other, and it's just really good.
All right, so
do you have any meals you have pre-game?
I always do that. I like to go to Chick-fil-A, get that chicken
sandwich. Some Chick-fil-A.
You have a sauce you go with?
That Chick-fil-A sauce or that honey mustard with my waffle fries.
That's the only way to go.
Yeah. So
what type of music do you listen to on game day?
Honestly, I keep it playing, and I just listen to my country playlist, and I just no other way to go about it. It gets me calm and makes my mind right.
Yep, prepares you for the game.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna kind of shorten this up here real quick, but how do you describe your personal football journey? And in a couple words, how would you sum that up?
Yeah, I mean, it's been successful for the most part. Honestly, I think it's been really successful, and that's all I think about it.
What's one thing you'll never forget about this team?
Definitely the coaches and the brotherhood that we have, and just the good spirits that we bring to this.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's going to conclude the podcast today. It's Lucas Martin.
White Hal.
Carter Schaefer.
Thank you.